Well, it was a scaled-back inauguration for Governor George Pataki this second time around.
4 years after the GOP extravaganza that welcomed a Republican back to Albany, there was a more subdued ceremony to celebrate George Pataki's re-election. Ellen Marks traveled to Albany as Pataki began his second term with prayers, pledges, and speculation about his political future.
The sun is shining. It's beautiful. Tremendous day. Happy New Year.
It was that little bit of early morning optimism that would set the tone for George Pataki's special day. First prayers at an inaugural mass, then praise for the governor after a swearing-in ceremony in which a cannon blasted while he took his solemn oath.
And that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Governor of the State of New York.
Governor of the State of New York.
The once unknown state senator from Peekskill embarked on his second term as governor, pledging he would build on the cornerstones of his first.
We believe in raising hope, not taxes. We believe in protecting the rights of the victim, not the rights of criminals. We believe in big opportunities, not big government.
The 15-minute speech yielded no new direction for New York, but its governor may have hinted at one for himself. Higher office, maybe?
Standing here today, we cannot possibly know where the great march of time will lead us or who will lead us there.
But even Louis Pataki couldn't confirm the rumors his younger brother is looking to go national.
Mr. Pataki, is your brother running for president?
No.
Vice president?
Not that I know of.
Mayor Giuliani, who you may recall wanted Mario Cuomo re-elected, praised Pataki as a viable candidate for national office, giving him glowing reviews.
I believe the governor has moved the state in the right direction. I think he's going to continue to move the state in the right direction. And I think his political philosophy is a good message for the Republican Party.
This message and what's happened here in New York State is really the message that ought to be heard all over this country.
State Senate Majority Leader Joseph Bruno acknowledged the governor may have experienced some bittersweet moments today. While he has Mary Donahue, the lieutenant governor of his choice, at his side, he lost his Republican Attorney General Dennis Vacco and his #1 ally in Washington, Senator Alphonse D'Amato. D'Amato was proud of the statewide politician he's credited with creating.
I think it was a great speech. I think his speech went to the essence of what the state and what government is about. And it is about the people, and it is about empowering.
Later, the governor mingled with guests at an $80 a head inaugural brunch, a low-key celebration that bore no resemblance to the 3 days of glitzy festivities that welcomed New York's first Republican governor in 20 years. The theme of this year's inauguration is "The Promise Continues," but the big question is, for how long will it continue if Governor Pataki does indeed leave Albany for Washington? At the Omni Hotel in downtown Albany, Ellen Marks, WB11 News at 10.
And as Ellen reported, also taking the oath today, new Lieutenant Governor Mary Donahue. Donahue is a former state. She takes over for Pataki's second-in-command, Betsy McCoy-Ross, second-in-command this first term. Before her term was up, Ross changed political parties and became a Democrat. She sought and failed to grab the Democratic nomination for governor. Donahue says she's not looking back at Ross's term, but ahead to her own.
Not on my mind. The issue that's on my mind is working with the governor. The governor and I share a philosophy of the power of the individual, giving back the money and the means of progress and thriving to families in New York State.
Also sworn in today, the state's new Attorney General, Democrat Eliot Spitzer. He beat out Republican Dennis Vacco after a highly contested race that took weeks to resolve. Another Democrat, Carl McCall, the state's highest-ranking African-American, begins his new term as state controller.
Al Gore is not wasting any time this New Year's Day with his plans to run for president. Gore mailed papers today to the Federal Election Commission to establish a campaign committee. The move makes Gore an official entrant into the Democratic contest for the presidential nomination. Among Democrats, Gore follows former Senator Bill Bradley of New Jersey and Senator Paul Wellstone of Minnesota in setting up committees for a possible presidential run.
And when we come back, police need your help in finding a pair of Brooklyn robbers. This surveillance video shows two crooks who have been spreading fear this holiday season.
Then a New Jersey teen tells us how he spent his Christmas holiday facing down an angry shark.
And he's battled everything from Egyptians to earthquakes. Now, legendary actor Charlton Heston faces what could be the biggest battle of his life.
New Year's
Year's resolution is to lose more weight. 5 more pounds. That's all I want.
My New Year's resolution is to probably hit the gym on a regular basis 3 times a week.
My New Year's resolution is to get back into shape, quit drinking so much soda, and be a better husband and wife.